You get sick. They have peanuts. I gave them to them before. I'll throw them some.
They can't have this one.
Yeah, they can. Gave them to them before. Hey, Flo.
Hey, Flo.
Oh,
Let me redo it. Hold on.
I gotta get the StreamYard link in.
Go make me some peanut butter and jelly sandwich, Flo.
Hey, Sonny. Trying to get my TV set up here so I can watch my comments on here.
That's what I need to go get.
What's that?
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
We got peanut butter in there. We ain't got no bread though. We got peanut butter in there. We got we got a jar of jelly in there. If it ain't expired, I don't know what's been in there a little while. You get me a sandwich, you said. Watch it, Francis.
I want some peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Hey, Nick.
I don't like them mixed together. I like peanut butter by itself, and I used to eat jelly sandwiches, but when I was younger, but I ain't ate them for years. But I hate that goober stuff that when it's mixed together. I never did like that stuff when I was a kid. Welcome, Nick. Welcome, Sunny Stormy. Welcome, Kyle Anderson. Welcome, Flo. Good to see you all. Fixing to drop the link here. Just getting set up here. Okay, there we go. Don't you mix my peanut butter and jelly in a jar. I'll mix it on my sandwich. Yeah, I know. I always hated that goober stuff. It took some time when I was young. That's the last time I bought a jar. That's the nastiest stuff. Oh, man. Me. Hey, Tree Trimmer.
Flo?
Tree Trimmer 82. Welcome, buddy.
You ready, Flo? Here's your sandwich. Messing with him. I like messing with Flo.
Only got 2 yogurts in there left, I think, or 3. I don't know. Good to see you, Tree Trimmer. Thank you for coming in, man.
Hey, Tree Trimmer. Hey. How are you? You want this?
I don't keep bread too much around here because it always goes bad pretty quick and never all gets ate. No, I can eat it, I guess. It's early. I got to get over here. They just popped in.
Don't tell me you're bleeding too, boy.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, buddy.
What's happening?
What's that, your pajamas?
No, it's a fishing shirt. This
looks
is
like
no, this is a Real Legends fishing shirt.
Oh, it looked like it went clear down because it's so long. It looked like it was a whole outfit.
I'm not wearing it.
Yes, you are.
Here's your peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Give me a sandwich, woman.
Here.
You don't scare me.
Come and grab it.
You don't scare me, Francis.
Oh my God, that's what I like.
Get my computer fired up.
I like the best. You got another one of them in there?
This is a
So I can see who's in the chat.
Low fat
Just shared you out. Thank you, brother. Appreciate
blueberry.
that.
That's the blueberry.
Did you get any more of them? One more in the bowl.
Black cherry. You like the black
Oh,
cherry?
that's good too. Then I thought it was okay. I thought it was black. That's either one of these two is okay.
Isn't that a band? Black Cherry? Oh, wait a minute. That's Wild Cherry.
Just shared you out on Twitter and on my community.
Here, come and grab it, Flo.
Thanks so much, Thunderstorm.
You better make me a woman. Make me
some bread.
We ain't got no bread. We got. You know what I use when I ain't got no bread though? I use crackers. I use crackers and put me some peanut butter on.
You said you didn't have any bread. You need some bread? I'm gonna send you some bread.
It'll be stale time it gets here.
What are you trying to say?
Maybe not. I don't know. It might be good for a week. You have to have a box to send it in.
Bread. Hell, I got bread. I can last for 2 weeks. It's $3.50 a loaf.
Yeah.
I remember about that one time that Shiner guy told you to get the banana off of his boat.
That's funny shit. That's funny stuff.
How you doing, Stu? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I like peanut butter and celery. Yeah, that's something we used to do. They used to fill the celery full of peanut butter in the center. Yeah, all the way down the celery. Yeah, I remember a lot of people doing that.
I like peanut butter and pickles.
Peanut butter and pickle?
Barefoot RV life. Welcome, buddy.
A cracker, peanut butter, and a pickle on dill pickle on top. Mm-hmm.
Whichever one you want. There's one more in there, ain't there? Cool, Barefoot. I ain't been on too much.
I'm firing my computer up, just trying to see who's in chat.
Well, we had like 16 the other night. It wasn't too bad. I don't know. It gets better late at night, way late at night. More like 11, 12, 1 o'clock. It'll get 15 or 16 people.
My monitor. I feel the where I'm still sore.
Which one's mine?
Oh. I'm getting old.
I don't feel bad. I'm in so much pain and stuff and all this crap.
I feel good. I feel good as long as I can keep from falling or doing something, stubbing a toe or something. I get hurt every week. Bump my head. Every day I hit my head somehow.
My feet always get torqued. The yogurt she just brought in here.
Yogurt? That sounds pretty damn good.
Fruit on the bottom yogurt.
Rattle tea. Oh, hell, what am I doing?
I'm trying to hand you one, Flo. You didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Fruit on the bottom. Says.
Hold on. All right. All right, I got it. Got it.
Michigan, Mister. Welcome, buddy. Hey, Chris.
Look at that. Woo-wee. No, I don't.
I think I need. Oh no.
Get your straw. You suck that yogurt out of the bottom of that cup.
It's got fruit on the bottom.
Fruit.
Yeah,
What you call it?
fruit on the bottom yogurt. Yeah.
Oh, fruit.
I like to have that. I like to try some of them drops like you have just to see if it work or not, but I don't know if they would or not. I hate to spend $100 and they don't work. I can't smoke, so
The CBD's help a lot. Citizen Patrol just drove by the house. Party on, Wayne! All right. Do I
had to drive all the way to Orlando, the haunted house drive-through. Apolco, hey buddy.
Hey, Paco, if you don't have Flow, go check him out. I can't.
Yeah, it's an X-rated channel. Make sure that you got your big boy pants come in.
Up in Taylor.
I make him happy.
Mr. Western always films the police. Was Tino near?
Well, let me
Mr. Westino's here. You're new to the channel, I believe. I guess you come in from Sunny Stormy. PGH Bottom Feeders.
Where's your bass head? Your bass sitting on your head.
I don't know why it's off. Shouldn't be off.
All you got's green screen. The green sheet.
green sheet.
I could put this.
What do you want, dog?
For some reason it got shut off.
Ready to come in, aren't you?
Here's Flo's link.
There's your bass. Hey, you got a bass on your head. Hey, there's Chris. What up, dog?
Got to hush her up. How about this one? Let's see.
Bass, and hopefully your daughter's okay. If she's anything like me, going through life, she's gonna have shots on her head. What? I can't see. I'm busy. I'm busy with people. I'm froze up. I'm froze up on y'all.
Hush.
I fish for sharks.
There we go. We're good now.
Hey, Curtis.
Hey, bud.
What up, Bass?
Hey, how you doing, Bass?
I'm good.
Right now.
Hold on, man. I gotta.
So you're in Tampa Bay, or is that where you're talking about? You fish for sturgeon and shark in Tampa Bay? Bass and AF, welcome. It's good to have you all in here tonight. Gosh, we got 11 people already. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I just got the pop-up, but it looks like you've been on for a little while.
13 minutes.
Tree trimmers in here. Bass
Yeah,
and AF.
Barefoot's a good guy. He's a good guy, tree trimmer. Everybody in here is good people. Everybody in here is good people, though. But.
Curtis says I'm wearing my pajamas.
California Bay Area, okay. Well, we got Tampa Bay down here. They call it the Bay too. So Tampa Bay, Florida.
Where are we fishing this weekend?
Huh?
Temperatures dropping. The fish are moving in.
Yeah, I know.
The shallows.
Cool. It was rain Sunday. I don't know what time, but Saturday's going to be nice.
Oh, I'm fishing. I don't give a shit. I might even take Friday off.
Friday's gonna be nice. Thursday, Friday, Wednesday,
I'm thinking
Thursday,
about
Friday,
taking
and
Friday off.
Saturday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is gonna be nice.
Fish Lake Weir. I'm gonna fish Lake Weir. I'm gonna slack off of Lake Yale, and if I fish Lake Yale, I'm gonna fish the shallows. They're moving into the shallows now.
What was that other lake up there that guy was on the other day?
I need to get Michael.
Eustis. Where's that at?
Eustis, it's real close to Yale.
Shine.
Okay. Because they had a big tournament on there the other day. I seen a guy fishing there, and they weighed in a bunch of nice fish.
All right, so here's a good story for you. The other day there was a tournament on Yale. There was only 4 boats in it, so it was just a little local friend deal. And these 2 guys were fishing, and they came fishing up on me. They were coming at me, and I was coming at them. And they said they were fishing a tournament. So what I did is I backed off and went into a little deeper water, let them come, because they were fishing way back in the grass and back in the shallows. And they said they'd only boated 1 fish. I told them I'd caught 1, and I immediately caught 2 right there under their boat. I did that to Shiner one time, and not trying to. I was just casting, and I threw and caught 2 right there. And they said, "Is that your 3rd fish?" And I said, "Yeah." And they immediately switched to rubber. I don't know what they switched to. Rubber. I don't know if it's Texas rig, Carolina rig, or whatever. But they fished over behind me and stayed in that area for I don't know, a good hour. And I fished on down to my normal spot, fished my way back, and they moved out of there. And then they moved into the little pads. But yeah, they caught a couple fish. I don't know. I could have placed in their tournament the other day. So I need to learn more. I got to fish more, learn more. Got a lot of bait. I need to fish a lot of different stuff. I need to work, fish, swim baits, jigs, critter jigs, and learn how to flip and learn how to just do a bunch of different shit. I got a lot of learning to do. Hey, you got a bass?
Well, you stick around and we'll teach you the right way there. The biggest problem I can see with your fishing so far is you got them 4 letters at the beginning of your name. You need to change that to catfish.
Nah, man, I ain't doing that. Ain't gonna happen. I've catfished a lot, boys. I mean, back in West Virginia, I catfished a lot on the Kanawha River. And I've caught, I haven't caught any 20 pounders. I've caught some 17s, 15s, 16. Caught a few flatheads, some blues.
Some years ago, I got a 28-pound flathead, and that was my biggest flathead I'd ever caught. But like I said, that was 20-some years ago. Last June 13th at 2:30 in the morning, this one you can see in my pic here that I'm holding, that's my new personal best. It took me over 20 years to upgrade, but that's 47.76 pounds.
That's a big old fish.
That's why I say you need to change that name from bass to cat, because you'll never get a bass that big.
Yeah, I don't like to say. I just like to get out and fish and try different baits and try to fool them. Just try to.
Yeah. I fish for
I'm a magician.
That's out there.
Welcome, Stephen. Good to see you, bud. Bass and AF, man. It's good to have you in the chat, man. You said you got it trying to get a new boat fixed up. Seen something now. Said you never all about the live stream with the kids. Well, you can wait till they go to bed at night. Of course, some people have their kids in the background, as long as they don't make, get too rowdy. They have them in their streams. I mean, when they go live, there's a lot of people do that.
There's a lot of fish I've never caught in my lifetime, but the only one that I really have that is on my bucket list is I want to catch a blue marlin.
It's tough fishing, man. Tough fishing. I've spent a lot of money marlin fishing. A lot of money. I've marlin fished in Aruba, marlin fished in Mexico, I've marlin fished in fucking Nag's Head many times and never boated one. Never even got one close to the boat. Sailfish or I've spent a lot of money. Now I've caught my share of mahi and my share of other fish. But
That's my problem too. You know, I've got that one on my bucket list, but I know for a fact I'll never have the money to ever do it.
You're welcome, Mr. Westino. Good to have you, man. I know what you're talking about. Well, with the trolling, foot-controlled trolling motor bass and AF on the front of the boat, we don't stay in one spot. We keep, trolling along the banks or around the islands or whatever and casting up in there. So we don't stay in one spot. I've caught a lot of them just dragging my line out the back of the boat while she's got the trolling motor running. I've caught a lot of them that way. I caught a nice 5 or 6 pounder one time. So, I mean, you don't always have to cast, but you can drag your worms. You're in the back. But
Curtis, you fish all her dirty water, don't you?
I don't know. I've caught a lot of them that way, though, because I catch them in the middle where she's casting up the bank. So,
yeah.
That's like with catfishing. You know, everybody tells you every 15 or 30 minutes, move, find a new hole. But if you get out in the main river system and you find a nice little channel, you sit at the mouth of that channel, you don't have to move like everybody thinks. Them cats sooner or later are going to come in there.
You got the right stinky, you got the right friggin' bait and the stinky stuff, the right stuff, and you can bring it. I used to catch more eating catfish with Velveeta cheese. Velveeta cheese balls. Cut a piece off, ball it up, throw it on just a hook, and man, we'd catch probably about 14, 15-inch channel cats, mess of them.
My favorite 3 go-to baits has been bluegill, chicken liver, and then chicken breast soaked in minced garlic and virgin olive oil.
That's right here, buddy. Got it right here. Well, my wife done took my damn minced garlic into the house. I got a jar I keep real handy. I load up all my plastics with it. All my plastics with the minced garlic.
But I found that minced garlic that's in the virgin olive oil, that seems to work the best for me. Something about the olive oil attracts them.
Yeah. Yeah, biggest bass 665, biggest blue cat 45. Damn. Those are nice fish.
He's using a regular one. Still got a jar in there.
Francis caught an 8-pounder the other day, and the damn thing wrapped her up and got off.
Biggest bass I ever got, it was actually in a stocked bass pond Christmas tree outfit owned it. It was 11 pounds, 2 ounces.
Damn.
The video is coming out on Friday morning.
Is it?
Yeah.
And I've never in my life got a blue cat.
I've caught blues, channels, flatheads, mudcat, whatever you want to call them.
I just got a second of it on video, but you can't tell how big it is from the video, though. You can't tell. It's too
blue
far away.
Cats are slowly working their way up here. I mean, they've hit Illinois already. You can catch them down Illinois area, but they haven't quite made it up here in my part of Wisconsin yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that new lake they put in a new boat ramp over here, Flo. I think that's going to be pretty promising. There's only one thing about it. It's kind of about one of the biggest lakes around this town, so it's bigger than Parker. So it's like 4 miles across it. It's rough for me and in my boat because holding on that throttle that long and that little motor, it don't go across there too fast. So it's kind of shakes you up. There's a little rudder to there. But when you get back in the back part of it, though, it's a big lake. It's deep. Then it's got a bunch of like pits and islands back in the back, and that's where all the bass are. They do a lot of tilapia and specks. They're fishing with bobbers for the specks there the other day, and then they cast there for the tilapia up front. It's full of tilapia too. But in the back, I think that's going to be my best lake. I think I'm going to start going there a lot. They just put the new boat ramp in not too long ago, and it's they used to have an old mud ramp on the other side of the lake, and nobody used it much. There's buzzards and you had to have almost a 4-wheel drive to back in there. So now they got a nice ramp, and I think that's going to be a good lake. Might be a good one for you guys to come down to sometime.
Stephen,
It's like,
are you saying? All right, hold on. Stephen, the biologist, are you saying you talking about plastics, Zoom plastics, or whatever plastics, or because there ain't no fish going to be eating no rapalas. We're not going to be eating those. You're going to be taking them from us. So I guess you're saying plastics. 99.9999. Well, hold on. 100% of the bass I put back in the water don't have a plastic in their mouth. They're normally still on my hook, or they eject them and spit them out in the water when they're fighting. The only thing I see down in their mouths are maybe a tail of a fish that they just ate. But yeah, I wouldn't. I've never had a situation where I grabbed a plastic and I've grabbed my hook and my plastic out of the fish's mouth. But yeah, you wouldn't. 99% of the time, you're not going to leave a bait in a fish's mouth like that, a hard plastic or whatever. I think that's saying enzymes to break down certain things. You don't keep them; they bloat and die. I don't know. I see bloat and die hooking them deep, and that's why I have a pair of side cutters. If mine swallow, I don't leave any more hook, and I run the hook through and pull the hook right out, nice and clean. The fish gods have been good to me because of it.
He's talking about the cheese and stuff like that because it don't break down. Maybe they can't digest.
I see what you're saying. Yep.
That's what he's talking about, not plastic.
Cheese and chicken. That's what he's exactly what he's talking about. Cheese and chicken and all that stuff. Yeah.
I caught it. What he's talking about, but we caught a bass one day and it had a hook already in its mouth, and he bit on our hook, but he had this hook stuck clear down in his way down in. Somebody left it in there. I think Dawn actually got it out, but one of them we killed one day trying to get it out of there. But the one she broke off the other day, now he got her piece of her line, the hook, and the worm. So he took over the law. So he's got the line on him, the hook, and the worm. If he don't get rid of it some way, I don't know. I hope he don't die because he was a 8 or 9 pounder. Huh?
I would think a fish would probably have enzymes to break down chicken liver or maybe I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a fish, so I have no idea. But probably cheese is probably the worst freaking thing we could have ever used.
I don't know if bread will hurt him or not. This lady caught a 5 or 6 pounder right before we got there on Saddle Creek the other day on a piece of bread off the dock. I was going around, but they released it, but I don't know. I don't know if bread will hurt him or not. People feed fish bread. I don't know if bread will hurt him or not. Not sure.
Nah, that won't hurt him at all. I was sitting on the bank one day, bored off my butt, and we had an old loaf of bread sitting in the truck. And I balled that up and stuck it on a hook, threw it out, and within 5 minutes had a nice cat. Oh, this is a dough ball.
I get old chunky cats. He uses eel heads and I don't know. He uses a wide variety of stuff. I just
sausage links work too. The little sausage links, they work. The little brown and served sausages, the little sausage links, they work, and the frozen shrimp in the bag.
When I go catfishing for channel cat or flatheads, my 3 go-to baits. I take all 3 of them with. I'll take bluegill, so I got cut bluegill bait, chicken breast with the minced garlic, and then chicken liver.
Mr. Lewis, hey buddy, welcome. Good to see you.
I work at a lab with over 500 fish. I also have masters in ichthyology, freshwater fish, and I'm a certified aquatic veterinarian. I've seen many strange things used as bait. There you go. There's the man, Mr. Ichthyology himself. That man knows his fish.
Yeah, he does. He's been coming here for quite a bit. He's a veterinarian and all that. He's really very smart.
Yeah, another good one with chicken breast is Strawberry Jello. Mix strawberry Jello with chicken breast and leave it sit in the fridge overnight.
Yeah, I heard that. I don't know if I heard you say that one night. If I was sitting there listening to your Channel Ace, and I heard somebody else. I can't remember. Maybe I can't. It was just the other night. I heard somebody say that.
I've used strawberry Jello. I've used grape. I've used lemon. Pineapple. Pineapple works really good too. But the lemon and the strawberry, they seem to work. Them two work about the best. Dieter Melhorn does it, and somebody else I watched too here just lately. They tried it and it worked real well for them too.
Hey, Curtis, tell Francis that the water, the temperature changed. The bass, up and now it's up here. The bass are starting to move into the shallow. That's where I screwed up yesterday. I didn't figure that shit out till after I left and started talking to a buddy of mine. What up, Mike? Started talking to a buddy of mine, and he said that at Lake Weir, the bass have moved up into the grass, and Rob's in here. Where's Robbie? Come on, Robbie.
Mike
Virginia Bass was listening to me. He's texting me.
Mikey Turner, hello, buddy.
That's something I wanted to bring up. Down here, Willie says this, and a couple of other bass fishermen say when it gets real cold down here in this area, and probably up in your area too, I guess it'd be all around Central Florida. He said the bass get lockjaw, and when the temperature changes real bad, they won't bite. Now, when I went to Panasoffkee and fished up there, I talked to the lady that owns the cabin. Her husband's the bass guide for that lake, and he said that's bull crap up here. He said that's when the bass turn on when it gets cold. He said, and it was cold that day when they had that tournament a little bit. So I don't know, but that's what he said.
I'll show you.
Myself, I don't actually believe that. I've over the years of fishing and stuff like that, I believe it's the presentation and the bait you use. Every area is different. Stuff that'll work up here won't work in other areas and so on. But you need to really look at what's jumping around out there and what the fish are chasing for their bait, whether it be bugs, minnows, whatever. You pay attention to that and use that type of baits, and you seem to do a lot better.
J&J Mudmowers, welcome, bro. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate that. Good to see you again, man.
All right, so I'm going to show y'all a secret.
VA Bass, welcome, buddy. You can come up if you want to, J&J.
He brought it up, so I'm going to show you a little secret. You ready for this?
Oh, see what Steven just said in the chat. He said a few years back we got a call from an inland department about a lake with a bunch of dead fish floating in. They were concerned it was a parasite. All 13 collected that had chicken still in them, in their stomachs.
Wow, chicken.
Wow.
All right, so there you go. See that right there? You know what that is, don't you?
Tube worm.
Yeah. You know what you do with that?
I got some.
Yeah.
I know what you do with them, and I got some of them.
Yeah. You stuff some of these in them.
You know who's got the big
Hey,
bite?
Steven. Hey, Steven, what do you say about this? Check this out, Steven. How about some Alka-Seltzer stuffed in a tube bait? It's like crack cocaine to a bass.
Yeah, the big bite baits. They got Dick's is full of them up there. Sporting Goods. They got the big bite baits for $2 a bag, and they're tube worms.
Hey, y'all think I Carolina rig too much?
Now you're using Alka-Seltzer there. We had an old boy that was sitting up here on the bank one day bass fishing, and he was actually stuffing Tums in them tube baits.
I don't know about that, but I know when they get that bubbling, I guess. And I haven't caught any fish on them. I was just told about him by an ancient Chinese, a real smart Chinese ninja. He told me about it, and hell, it's hard. It's hard enough for me to take a lizard off and put something else. He said, take some of those tubes I sent you and put them on a Carolina rig and Carolina rig them. I won't even do that. But I'm getting ready to start. Look at that, salty. The chicken was contaminated, as well as it being very difficult for a lot of species of fish to digest.
That's because when you leave chicken out in the sun or you leave chicken out overnight and leave it sit out on your counter, it gets that salmonella in it and it spoils it. The chicken will spoil very quickly.
Oh, shit, Stephen.
Some people shouldn't be allowed to fish. That's one thing, like the stupid people shouldn't fish, huh? Or something like that. What they say?
Stephen, I do take my line and throw it in my boat. I leave all my line, all my plastics, I throw in the bottom of my boat. I cut all my hooks if they swallow them, which is very rare. In the beginning, when I first started, they would swallow a few. Now, when I was shiner fishing over at Underhill, I wasn't used to that, and they would swallow a few. That's why I bought the side cutters. I reach down in there and cut that hook right out of there and pull the whole hook and all out.
Of course, chicken liver is chicken too. It's part of a chicken, so I don't know, but that works. So I don't know. I've used gizzards before; they work too. Still on the hook better, but
I guess using pantyhose isn't good for them either.
pantyhose.
Well, I mean, really, that's what I used to do. I used to. My mom would work all week, and I'd go steal her old stinky pantyhose and cut them up because we'd fish on the weekend, and I'd cut them up and put chicken livers in them and use a treble hook.
Chicken liver is too good to give to fish.
Next one, we'll eat some chicken liver. Hell, let's just cook these bitches up. We used to sit on the bank, get all hot up, carp fish with corn, and end up eating the corn.
I'm the type, I don't care what people think of my methods of fishing, but I'll use chicken and chicken liver, all that stuff all the time. But here, I'll show you guys something really quick there, Flo.
Come over here. Come over here. Come here. You fuzzy you.
That's tube bandaging. It's 1 inch in diameter. It comes in a 5 foot long roll. What you do with that is you pull the spool out and you pull out about a 2 inch piece and you tie a knot. Right behind that knot, cut it off. Flip that knot inside the bag.
It's behind.
And let's say this liver is or this thread here is a spool of liver.
Hands on poking.
Shove that down inside of that tube. Tube netting. Pull it up, twist it. I'll use this hat hook, but run your hook through it once you got the liver packed inside that tube, and it's not coming off the hook. So they complain about chicken liver and stuff like that, and chicken being fed to fish. What about tube netting that you can buy at any bait shop or any pharmacy?
Huh. We can pick this guy's brain.
It's Michael Benton's link. If you go over there, grab him. He's a great bass fishing channel. Tell him Rattletrap Fishing. Leave him a comment. Make sure you tell him I sent you. He will get you back if you don't have him.
Ow.
And then, what's his name? Stephen, the biologist, he's talking about chicken being inside a fish and stuff like that. Well, you're out catching bass, you're using lures. How many times do you find a lure inside of a fish?
I've never, but I haven't bass fished a whole lot. I mean, I've smallmouth fished up
I've
in West
cleaned quite a
Virginia.
few.
I've never.
I've cleaned quite a few bass where I've actually found lures in their stomachs.
Wow. I've found hooks. I've found other hooks and taken the hooks out, but I've never found a rattle trap or a Rapala, and I'm sure they have. I'm sure, like you say,
Yeah.
you have, of course. Bass like ducks. They do. They like baby ducks.
They ain't
Ducks
gonna
are
know
one
who
of.
Flo is. You sort of say Bass Whores Link, so they know who it is.
I guess I should quit changing my name. Everybody knows me as, of course, Flo, but everybody in here should know. I think I had Ace full there for a little bit. He didn't know I was Flo.
Oh, I knew you were Flo. I recognized you right away. Yeah, I
All
seen that G-string video.
Oh, you did, huh? Wow.
Yeah,
I got a fan too.
and not a clue he was showing that video one day when I was in his chat.
Dude, that's one thing. I do some stupid shit. I've done some stupid shit. Gonna be doing some stupid shit. It is all, if you go to my channel, read my about, right? It'll at everybody's end of their channel, it tells you their about page, and it says it's for entertainment. It's to make you laugh and brighten your day, and that's what I try to do, no matter what it takes. I've been doing it for, I don't know. Virginia Bastard's one of my first subs. All right, here we go. Here's Steven. Chicken liver and gizzards are okay. They're tissue cells without muscle. It's okay there. Uneducated, easy-made mistakes. Back then, they didn't have studies. They do now, so it's a common thing, too. Use random things to use for bait. I hear you, man. That's why I'm saying we as fishermen can learn from a doctor like yourself. I know I called you doctor. I don't know if you are. It doesn't matter. I'm going to call you doctor. Dr. Fish. Wait a minute. Somebody's already got that name, don't they, Dave?
He's a veterinarian, so he would be a doctor, yeah.
Yeah, he's got to be a veteran. He's got to be a doctor. Yeah, we met in another guy's channel. There's Sonny.
Hey,
Hey,
Sonny.
Sunny Storm, how you doing?
Yep, Sunny Stormy's in green. She's one of our members. If you don't have her, grab her up. She gets the badge beside of her name and special emojis and all that. That's what you get. The badge changes each month, so if you don't have her, grab her up. She's one of our supporters.
Yeah, and it's actually another thing. Everybody just grab everybody up and follow everybody. It helps not only you, but and they'll sub right back to you too most of the time, so it helps you as well.
Bass and AF. I'm number 290. Damn, you're a tiny dude. Bass and AF's a tiny dude.
What size hooks are you using, Flo?
I use 2s and 1s.
2s and 1s. Do you use the offset hooks?
I use a regular worm hook, man. I use a lot of worm hooks. I don't.
Oh. Others here. Offset worm hook. That's what I don't know where they went to. But I just wonder what, because the guy at the American Tackle said, you guys are using 2/0 down there? I said, yeah, that's what all the bass fishermen use down here. He said, well, gosh, we don't sell anything under a 3. He said, everybody up here uses 4s and 3s and stuff. And I wanted the package.
It's just a worm hook, offset worm hook. I use those.
owner.
Gamakatsu, and then I bought some of these. These are real cheapos. These are little cheapos, $2 a pack, and they're working good. They're working good. That's all I use. I need to get used to using some other things. What's this called right here, Virginia Bastard?
I know the ones Virginia Bastard sent me had a curve in them. He uses a little different type of hook, I noticed, because he sent me a pack that had a curve in them.
This right here. It's called the Thang. The Thang.
I like my 8 and 10-aught circle hooks.
I have peacock bass, largemouth bass, snakeheads, and gars as pets. A 500-gallon pond. Wow, that's a big one. They're nice.
Snakehead first pet. 500-gallon pond. Damn. Huh.
Well, that big one I had back there was a 240 gallons laying in the backyard. I think it was 220 or 240.
I got to get
caught
this.
a big ass gar the other day.
I don't know how well this will show, but I got to get this out of my tackle box. It weighs probably 30 pounds.
Damn. Weight my boat now.
4 and a 5 EWG bass hook.
PhD. My wife is also a doctor, just in different fields, so we get confused on paper. Both Dr. Bryant, so I use that. That's good. Doctor. So y'all pass each other in the hallway. Doctor. Me and my wife. Use them tubes, Francis. Virginia Bastard says you better use them tubes. It's getting tube time. You hear me?
Yeah, we got a bunch of those. What are they called? Told you a minute ago. The big baits or whatever. The tube baits. They sell a lot of those. We got a whole bunch of those things.
I went to buy some swim baits last night at Wally World, and they didn't have any gamblers. So I gotta get them somewhere else. Where is Lake Chickamauga? What state are you in, Basson?
That's what we use up here for bass.
Chickamauga in Georgia? Where's Chickamauga? Louisiana? Alabama?
Bubble up.
Chickamauga. Yep.
What do they say? Bubble up on them.
They're like a bubble gum flavored.
Huh. Southeast Tennessee. Beautiful land, man. He's right in around North Carolina, Virginia, I bet you. Shit. I didn't hear everything that was said, but Ace Catfish, I wasn't trying to offend anyone. The reaction to do something for a lifetime and then told, man, I think you're fine, Stephen. I think we're all doing this great here. I think we can learn from you. I think we can learn from you. You know a lot more about fish. That's for damn sure.
Oh, that didn't offend me at all. I'll keep using my chicken no matter what, because it's a proven and tried method. So, and when I go out and I catch the smaller fish on it, I bring them home to eat anyway. The only time I throw anything back is if it's over 15 pounds. Enough. Well, that's our top bait up here for bass.
I was getting ready to ask Stephen why he doesn't have any content, but no wonder. He's a doctor. He's busy.
I was referring to chicken meat, white and dark, not liver or gizzards. I may have misheard something. I'm not sure, but wasn't trying to be offensive.
Chicken meat, white and dark, not liver, gizzards. I may have misheard something. I'm not sure, but wasn't trying to be offensive. Dude, you're fine. I mean, you're fine. Hell, you didn't offend me, that's for sure. Obviously, you didn't offend Ace. Bass eat snakes, Virginia Bass says. He's got me fishing those big old 12, 13-inch green monsters yesterday, and I don't know. It feels weird for me to do that. I do it more often. I want to catch big bass. Guggen baits. Bass and AF use Guggen. Bass and AF, I use Zoom. Use a lot of Zoom. Use a little bit of culprit. I'm going to use some swim baits, gambler swim baits.
Guggen baits. Fascinating.
When Guggen baits came out, I thought, they were going to be a great bait. And in a way they are. They're a real good bait. But one thing I found out about Guggen baits is don't put them in the sun. You'll end up with a glob melted all together.
Oh. Oh.
Any heat at all, it seems like them Guggen baits, they just melt and run together.
Shaw's prospecting. Hello, bud.
Vintage crazy crawlers. Huh. Shaw's wanting he's wanting the women. It's not a woman's night. We kicked all the women out except for Frances, because she can outfish us all.
No, I can't.
We're
But
just all trying to get away.
Guess what? Guess what? I fished around you and with you about 3 times now, and you've caught more fish than me. So guess what? That makes you ahead.
We're just all here trying to figure out how to get rid of Curtis so we can get him out of the way so we can get closer to Francis.
They don't make my favorite bait anymore. What is your favorite, VA Basser? I heard poor Dirt Farmer. He was talking about a motor oil worm that they made. A black as can be motor oil worm or something.
Chunky is inconsiderate as fucking hell. He knows cats.
Uncle Josh pork rind on a 3/8 jig. I got some leather pieces that look like a pork rind. Have y'all ever seen those? It's actually a piece of leather that's the shape of a pork rind, and it's flat as a potato chip. And you soak them in olive oil and put them on as a trailer on a jig. All right, here we go. LOL. A lot of people ask me to make videos. I work about 70 hours a week. On free local vet store. Listen, dude, I don't want to hear no shit out of you, Steven. You need to do some damn videos. 70 hours a week, that ain't nothing.
No, Half Crazy just come down. He brought up a good point. What do you guys all think on this? We've all got our different hours that we stream during the week. All right, you guys all know Lyle, Catfish Weekly. He's always every Monday night at 7 o'clock. And I've been watching this now for quite a while. Chunky Elston, he's a nice guy and everything. But I think it's kind of inconsiderate because every time Lyle goes up live on a Monday night, within 15, 20 minutes, Chunky goes live.
Yeah, you're gonna have that. I mean, I've been watching it go on for 2-3 years, man. I've been doing this for a long time, and I always tried not to, but got to do you, okay? You got to do you, got to do him, and there's going to be people that comment to you now, and as their channel gets bigger, you're going to see their comments dwindling because they've got 2 million people to comment to now. You know, y'all, everybody knows me, my channel. I like everybody. I like the channel. You're not going to see me edit. I like to fish. I have a life, and I care less about making videos. It's the least thing farthest from my mind. I'll never monetize. YouTube will never own my channel. They might think they own it, but they're not going to own my channel. They're not going to put ads on it, stuff like that. So it is theirs, but oh. I have Motorola ribbon-tailed worms.
I noticed you can shut the monetization on and off even if you have it. If you get tired of it for a while, you can shut it off. You can also shut the super chats off. So, just
right. Hey, Josiah.
Josiah, welcome, buddy. Where'd old half crazy go?
He walked back down to his house. I think he'll be jumping back up in here, up in chat here shortly.
Live from Panama Beach.
Hey, Matt. You know, I used to do Virginia Bass. I'll tell you, I used to live stream before I moved here and I lived in the other place. I would live stream, and Curtis Francis, you remember it a little bit, but I would live stream for 5 and 6 hours at a time, staying up, get it started at 9 and not get off till 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. There would always be, you know, between 10, 20 people in there. Late, it'd get between 5 and 10. You know, not many, but man, you talking about I DJ, play a lot of music, throw on costumes, get drunk. I did a lot of that shit. Everybody says you don't do that anymore. It's because I'm busy fishing and I'm just tired. I'm getting older. Hell, that was 3, 4 years ago.
We'll lose one day. Yeah, I do them long live streams too. I've been up way early in the morning, 5 and 6 hours. I was in a live stream last night. The guy was on for 5 hours, and a friend of mine, Catfishing Channel, actually, and he was sitting in one spot, and he only caught, I think, one fish. He said he finally shut it down. Said, "If I don't catch anything in the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna move." He shut the stream down, but he stayed in one place for 5 minutes with 3 or 4 poles out there, and he wasn't catching anything on the river. I stayed in there for a long time.
Yeah, it sucks to live stream fishing, and you're not catching any. That's what I get discouraged and get mad, and shut it down. Like the other day, I looked at my screen and my phone said 0 people in there, and I said, "All right, hell with it. I'm shutting the damn thing down." I closed it and shut it off, and my phone rings and it's Rob saying, "Why'd you shut it off? I was watching you." I was like, "Man, it doesn't say anybody's in there. It'll show 0. It'll say, you know, right now I'm seeing 11 people watching. I'll look and it'll say 0 watching."
No, Rob's the Shiner guy.
No, Rob. There's 2 Robs. There's Rob Virginia Basser.
All right.
Yeah, I was showing 2 in my chat the other day, and I had 5 people typing, so it's not always right. But 50 for the sign hat.
Yeah, check this out. He wants to give me $50 for this hat.
I can sign a Rattletrap hat for, and if somebody wants me to sign it and raise the price on them, I can autograph it.
See what that says?
Very Vassar.
No, it's Parker, Hank Parker.
Hank Parker Sr.
That's the one
I
that has
went
the.
I went to Bass Pro Shops to the 2002 Classic in Charlotte, North Carolina, and my my dad had met Hank Parker 2 or 3 times, and the thing about it is, Hank Parker's a good Christian guy. My dad was too, and they had gotten together and prayed together and been to a meeting together one time, and so we walked into Bass Pro Shops, and as I walked in, my dad, Hank Parker, waves at me. He goes, "Bill!" And I was like, I was weirded out completely. I got embarrassed. I was like, "Oh my God!" And I walked away. Didn't want to meet him. I was just embarrassed, man. It was crazy. And my wife went over and got his autograph in one of those $3.95 Bass Pro Shop foam trucker hats. And I said, she brought it over to me. She goes, "Don't worry, you sissy. I got his autograph for you." I was like, on that hat? And she said, "Yeah." And I said, "Bullshit." I went over and I picked a $25 Classics hat, which, they come out with a new one every year, and it'll say a different year on them. So these are limited hats. And so I bought this. Now Virginia Bastard's trying to give me $50 for it.
Well, he's offering you 50 cents for it. I'll up it. I'll go 75.
$75?
75 cents.
No, sorry. That's $50. That's not cents, that's $50.
It don't say dollars behind that 50 he put up there.
That's what he means.
It's 50 cents.
He knows I've got some lures too. I've got some lures that are worth some money. I gave one to my boss the other day, and I think my dad told me it was under $1 or under $2. He bought it back in the '60s, and I gave it to my boss, and I looked. I think it's worth $10 right now. Ridiculous.
Well, the hat I'm after right now, Rattletrap's got sitting there for me.
Hey, I don't want to hear no shit bash. You got time to stream and fish. That's all the time I have.
So when you go and fish and be Vassar?
We have to keep it quiet, Francis. It's going to be, when he comes down, we're not going to really let anybody know. It's going to be kind of a quiet thing. It's not that he's hiding from anybody. It's just, how restrictions are nowadays. He's got to be real quiet. He can't announce when he's coming, or because they'll make him quarantine, basically. Right, he's coming. Supposed to be probably, I'd like to say a couple weeks. We'll just have to see. He may wait till springtime, March, April. We'll just have to see. Y'all, he's moving down here. Come about 3 years, man will be moving down here. Not sure where he's going to be moving, but he'll be moving down the way.
I'll be dead with that.
I have a fishing partner who'll be here every time I call. Every time I call him, say, hey, he'll be calling me at the same time.
I'll be kicking by 3 years
when I don't go.
Yeah, you are getting up there in age, so I'm glad you're pushing daisies there, Curtis, and not me. I'm still sweet 16, so.
It's a TV show. You never heard of it?
Uh-huh.
Time is it?
It's not the age, it's the health problems.
CBD.
Frances got health problems too, and she's young, so it don't matter always about your age. I know a guy was like, I think he was around 40 years old. He was the worst patient on the heart ward, and he died like in his 40s. So, I mean, it don't always matter.
Yeah, but see, you're up there with half crazy, so I got it made.
Mm-hmm. You're not that far behind half crazy.
10 years.
I still be alive in 3 years. Fishing is crazy.
Not Fishburne. Rob said that he had a hat signed by Fishburne. He's crazy.
Over the hill, Billy.
That's what Rob calls me, over the hill, Billy. When I call him Virginia Basket Case. Hey, Rob, guess what? I haven't checked my battery since I got that new battery. What did I get that battery? A month ago? I haven't checked my battery. I popped caps on it. It was halfway down. Every cell was halfway down.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Stupid battery.
I don't know that Ace. I think he kind of looks older than me. I got some brown in my hair. His is all gray, so.
You got gray in your hair.
Well, a little bit, yeah, but
I'm talking about.
That's not gray. That's wisdom.
Mhm. That ain't what half crazy said.
You add your age and Curtis's age, and you get dirt.
And Flo ain't far behind.
I'll bet Flo's pretty dang close to the same age as I am, if not older.
I know how old he is. I know how old he is, but I ain't gonna say.
How old are you, Flo?
I'm 56. I'll be 57 in about 3 months.
Well, see, I've only got you beat by a year and a few months. I'm 58.
I'll be 22 in March.
Francis,
What?
you're telling a fib.
You can tell that by that smile. You can tell that by that smile on her face. She gave that fib away herself.
I'm messing around.
Francis. Hey, Bass and AF. Virginia Bastard calls those Trulies, those hard seltzers, calls them LPRs, liquid panty removers.
Hey, Grant. Hey, how are you, buddy?
Hey, Grant.
I don't think I can get him one now. The wrenches won't come on now right away, but I'll put them in there. It'll be the next time you come in. I don't know why your wrench is going. You should have had it from a long time ago. They won't show up right away. It's something to do with, I've been hearing on YouTube now, when you give somebody a wrench, it's like a day or two later.
You're
punishing
for not being around so much.
But I gave you one anyway, Grant. Next time you come in, and hopefully it'll be there.
Oh my God! Look what Rob said.
I've known Grant for a long time.
Said this was a live stream, not barely alive.
Hello, Grant. But I got to kick out of here for about an hour, Curtis. I'll be back.
Okay, I don't know how long we're staying on. I don't really know tonight. It's up to her. Hey, Lucky Seven, good to see you, bro.
Nice chatting with you there, Flo.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Grant, we're sitting around mildewing, getting ready to mold.
Okay, I need some more people in the panel now. Let's fill up the panel. We got room.
I'm getting ready to get off. I'm gonna let somebody come in. Grant needs
I
to
got
come
plenty
in.
more room. I got plenty of room for you. Don't need to get off. I got I paid for this for a month, so I got 10
Yeah,
people.
I got pie to eat. I got a little bit of smoke and medicine. I gotta do some medicine, smoke my medicine, get ready to pass out.
But even on a normal panel, you can have 5 people. I think it is. So
Grant's laying in bed. Are you got your underwear on? Do us a favor. Get your selfie stick and extend that sucker out as far as it can up towards the ceiling and give us a look.
yes, sir. Oh, the wrench did show up. It showed up tonight. Cool. It come right on. That's good.
Yeah.
Took a couple minutes. Okay.
I got to go put my damn arthritis cream on. I bought some new shit called Australian Dream. I put it on my hands.
You know I just playing around, Flo.
I know.
Yeah, but if I go in about 1 or 2 in the morning or 12, I get about 16 people in here sometimes. That's pretty good. One night we had 20 some for all night after trying to throw these raid over here. But
I know, man. You get some rocking live streams, bro.
yeah, it's been up a little bit. I never held a night before. Usually used to get 4 or 5. So like I said, it's kind of early yet. But like I said, when it gets later on the night, that's when they all come in. But a lot of people have to go to bed then too. So
I'm telling you, let me send you a couple of these G strings and this Viking helmet, and you put that on and put that Viking helmet on. It'll go from 20 to 40 like you ain't never seen.
Our friend Willie watches you on the live stream.
yeah, he said he wants to put on a thong with you and him out there. He said we'll both wear one. He said Willie said he'll wear a string bikini.
Did you hear what Clint said, my fishing partner? He said, make sure that day that you wear that G-string that you also put your life vest on. Because the minute you pull your pants off and you got that G-string on, I'm throwing your ass in the lake.
You're welcome, Grant. Like I said, I still had your bell on, so when you popped on, I seen it come on, bud. Like I said, the wrench, a few people's wrenches went off, but you always had a wrench in here, so I don't know. I guess a few people lost them. Shiner guy comes in here all the time. His wrench was off too when he came
Good night,
in.
B.A. Bass.
So, night, Robert.
All right. Well, I'm going to. I'm going night night. I'm gonna eat my pie, that is, and I'm gonna over medicate. I'll catch y'all. I think I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may take off Friday. I'm not sure. Watch for me. We're gonna fly bass fish. All right.
Okie dokie, buddy.
Peace
Have
out
a
then.
night.
Bye, Francis. Hugs and kisses.
Fist bump. I got to get back into it. Been crazy 2020. Night, everyone.
Good night, Flo.
Yeah, a lot of the ones that used to go live don't go live anymore. A lot of people gave up the live streaming. A lot of channels done that. Ralph don't go that way. Farmall and what's his other guy used to go on? Alan Live's don't go on no more. There's an what was the other one used to BNO?
B&O.
Yeah, he don't go live anymore. There's a lot of them old channels that don't go live anymore. I guess as long as I'm able to sit in this chair, I guess I'll do lives. I guess
That's when I just gotta wait to Grant gets done with his, so we can go 1 hour because I don't want to go over Grant, and that's why.
Well, he's got his own people. There ain't too many people that go in mine. It's going to go in his anyway. I think I don't see nobody that in here that goes.
Because people gets mad. I don't.
Oh yeah, I did. Well, I seen him live at the auction or something like that. I think it was or something. Yeah, I was in or something. He was or farming or something. I don't know. One day I seen him. Yeah, I've been to a couple of them. Yeah. I But if anything happened to Francis or something, that'd kind of be the end of rattletrap fishing because I just wouldn't have the heart to go on. Or if I didn't have her anymore, I don't know. I'd just be on here crying. I'd be heartbroken. So I don't know. It'd be one, maybe
I
one
love
string.
you too.
Just I would. I lost fishing for quite a few years till I met her, and I didn't get to go, and lost a few years in between there. And after my daddy sold his boat and he got older and didn't want to go anymore, and I wish he'd still been around to go in my boat, and I'd like to took him once, just I used to go to my daddy all the time, went some myself, and never had a boat with all the other people I was with in my life. And I don't know. Rattletrap fishes me and Francis. If she ain't here, then there won't be no rattletrap. That's not for me. I told Willie one day, I said, if Francis dies, I said, I won't sell the boat. I might just take a hammer to it or something. And he said, no, me and you'll go out there and just yell and happy and just catch the bass and yell and just think about poor old Francis. I said, no, it won't happen. It won't happen, Willie. I said, I can't do it because I'd miss her too much. I couldn't fish. I'd be crying too much and miss her too much, and it wouldn't be the same. I couldn't go on. Even if she would want me to. I don't think I could do it and I wouldn't want to get with nobody else either, even if they like to fish, because that's what I wouldn't feel right putting somebody else on the boat. I really wouldn't. I don't know. It's mine and her boat. Well, you don't never know. I had my ex-girlfriend died at 46 years old. I had another friend that died at 46. He got a stroke and died over. I had one friend died at 54, one at 59, which ain't mean I ain't really old. I had another friend that was 41, I think, and he was the worst patient on the heart floor, and he finally died. So you never know, or you can get killed in an automobile accident. You can just something else going on. She's got a lot of health problems for her age. I mean, she's got almost as many health problems as I got for my age. So I mean, but you just never know. I mean, normally no, but things happen. You just never know.
Grant is a great guy. He does lives. I don't know when he's gonna go on his next live. We don't know.
Your uncle died at 44. Yeah.
And this Friday coming up, we got a new video coming up. New.
Yeah, we went out on this new lake, and we didn't really catch much because we didn't know the lake, but she caught one nice one, and you see it for an instant in there, but and then she caught one like 2.5 pound. Michael caught 2 alligators. I think I got one of them in the film where he's holding it in his hand, and all that. But we got. I like the new lake, like I said, and everything, but it's kind of got a lot of joking in it. Where I was picking at him because he done the same thing in his video to me.
Yeah, I know. You talked to Yank Your Crank?
Well, that's another one used to go live. It's Chris. Yeah, he don't go live anymore either. That's another one. I said there's so many of them quit. Everybody just about quit. There's just so many channels that quit the live streams. Griffin Fish Room. There's the party, Griffin Fish Room. Live of the party.
Oh no, brain. You see that?
I had a friend die at 23 because of a brain aneurysm. See? Yeah, my friend Rhonda, she lives up in the Panhandle of Florida. She had to have brain surgery. She was in her I want to say 30s or 40s, and she had to have her brain operated on. They had to go in there and cut her in there. It got something wrong with it, and she was real skinny. I mean, nice looking. And when she got her brain operated on, she gained a whole bunch of weight and got real big, and it changed her whole thing. But she's such a sweet person, and she just. But I mean, she was young. I mean, because she's in her 50s now, and I know she had to be in her, it's been, God, 15, 20 years ago, so she had to be probably in her 30s. I don't know. I don't know what Chris is doing. He makes lures and stuff. I don't know. Yank's a nice guy.
And Grant.
But I don't know why. Ross Trucking quit. Yanker Crank quit. B&O quit. Farmall don't do the live streams like he used to do anymore.
He does. He does.
I mean,
a
like
live
the
stream.
gross or them. I don't know. Allen Live Fishing don't do it anymore. There's so many other ones like I mentioned. There's a lot of them, you know. But Carolina Bass Hunter, welcome. See, I gave Bass an AF a wrench, but his wrench ain't showing, and I don't know why. I guess it'll show the next time. So I put it on his too, but I've done it 3 times. It still ain't showing. And hope your wrench will come on the next time. There's a problem with YouTube right now. It ain't moderating right, and I don't know why. A lot of them ain't. I've been giving out a lot of them. What's his name? ACC Gaming was there the other night. It took about 3 hours, and his popped on. But some of them ain't coming on. But I gave you one anyway. Well, I'm going to have to keep working. Somebody said it was a StreamYard problem. We're connecting over to YouTube, and somebody said it was a YouTube problem. So I don't know which it is. And you can't give out wrenches. I even had trouble with, I told Francis to try to do it on the phone. It wouldn't do it. So I don't know. Yeah. Ed, yeah.
Ed.
Yeah, Ed's Allen Life, yeah. I ain't seen him for a long time.
Who's asking?
Oh. No, they said he was just trying to get his son monetized. He's a good dude, they said. I don't know. I'll have to see. Carolina Bass Hunter, how you doing, buddy?
There's a new video coming out on Friday morning.
Yeah, it's not really that much fish catching in there, but it's like I said, it's a good little video with a lot of fun in it. We're just cutting up and stuff and everything. And go ahead and drop Michael Benton's link again, babe. If you don't got this link, Carolina Bass Hunter and Bass and AF.
And Grant.
Grant, this is my friend Michael Benton. He fished with us last week, and he's been fishing. He's a great dude. His guys are great at bass fishing. He's joking on his channel about us, the bass run and figure they run from him because they know when he's coming. But this guy really catches the fish. He had 194 subscribers. We got him up to 267 or something like that. We gained him almost 70 subscribers. He wants to get his 1,000 so he can go live on the lake. But this guy's just a great guy. You'll see him in our video that's coming out Friday. Tell him Rattletrap sent you. When you leave a comment, you will gain a subscriber back. And everybody that says my name, he will subscribe back to you. So if you want another subscriber, if you subscribe to Michael Benton, it's a bass fishing channel. He will get you back. He also plays. He's got some guitar videos in there too. He plays guitar. But
no, it's like an 8 or a 9 pounder. Grant.
So that's Michael's link. Just make sure you leave him a comment and tell him I sent you, and you will get a subscriber back. Everybody that tells him I sent him, he subscribes back to him. And we're like I said, we got him up to 267 or something from 194.
There's two of them I missed, like an 8 or 9 pounder on a Lake Picnic, 10 Rock, and the guy seen. He jumped out of water and threw the hook and a worm.
And if you go over there, click on the latest videos. There's 2 of them in there, and you'll see. We sent him the link for one of them. It's just me and him and Francis talking. But there's one where we're fishing in. The last one that says Lake Hancock's the one we was fishing in. That's a good video. In my video, you'll see him holding the alligator. He took it off the hook with his bare hands, and held it up in the boat. And it's so you'll see the alligator in there. That's a good bass channel. So just make sure you tell him we sent
You
you
tell
over
him
there.
about that bass and big picnic, 8 or 9 pounder. Big picnic.
Oh, tell who?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, she caught an 8 or 9 pounder off the bank
8
of
or 9.
the Picnic Lake over here at Tender Rock too. But
He just jumped
I'm
out
going
of
to
the
try
water
something
and
new. I'm
showed
going
a
to start
hook.
tagging my location. Oh, tag your location. You can do that on your videos on the phone. You can tag them where they're filmed at, like Tin Rock or whatever. I done that at Lake Underhill that one time. I put Lake Underhill Park on there.
And I need to do that.
Other guys already post YouTube videos in the exact spot, so I'm not hurting anything, I don't think.
Hmm.
11 thumbs up. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, please do for us. I'd appreciate it. And so, yeah, somebody said I wouldn't have done that alligator and took it off. He's got more guts than I got because that thing would have jumped off and fell in the boat. They'd been in trouble. It was just a small one, you know. He caught 2 of them. I think we only got 1 of them on the cam, but
On the camera?
he gets a pretty good amount of views, way more than me. Yeah, he does. Because, well, I sent him 70 some people. He started out at 194, and I kept mentioning his name on different streams, and we got him up from 194 to 269. So that's how many people we got him. So, hey, ACC, good to see you, buddy. Just missed Ace. He said he'd be back in about an hour if I was on. He was just on the panel, him and Flo. And yeah, like I said, leave him a comment, and you'll get him to. He'll watch your stuff too. What lake do you? That will be pretty cool, Bass Hunter. What lake do you fish at? Okay. I think I've had more than 11 people through here. 9 people in the house. 11 thumbs up. Anybody wants to come up on the panel, please do it. Need some people up on the panel. The StreamYard link's in there. Any of you bass channels want to come up and talk about your channel? You want to talk about fishing, hunting, trapping, outdoors? Talk about how you catch fish. Let people ask you questions. Whatever. Feel free to come on up. Carolina Bass Hunter, Bass and AF.
If you come in on our a live stream, is it AF, right?
ACC.
Bass and AF.
Bass and AF.
Yeah. If you coming in our live stream, we're gonna give you a blue wrench.
I already gave him a wrench, but it ain't showing up.
He's on the blue wrench.
It ain't showing up. It won't come on. ACC can tell you I gave his to him. They come on about 4 or 5 hours later when he was in here all night. And then some of them will come on the next day. And
You get Grant's.
I know it popped up about 10 minutes after I gave his to him. I don't know why. But you see me add him, watch. See, I can do it again. I showed ACC on the thing. I watch. It says Carolina Bus Center is now moderated for your channel, but it won't show up. I can show them on the screen when I'm doing it, and I can show them and I don't do it. I can share the screen and show them I'm putting them as a moderator, and it still won't do it. Because I showed ACC the other day. He said, yep, it did. Done the same thing to him. And I heard them talking about it in a couple other live streams. It won't. It's like I can go here and share the screen. And let's see. I can show you all. Where is it? Here's Carolina Bass Hunter. I'm clicking on his name. Add moderator. It says Carolina Bass Hunter is now a moderator for your channel. Okay. Now, I go back down and click it again. It still says add moderator. See? It doesn't work. It doesn't show up. Now I can do the same thing on Bass and AF, which I've already done. Add moderator. It says he's now moderator for the channel, but you don't see no wrench. I go back down, it still says add moderator. It should say remove moderator, but it don't. That's what it's doing, y'all. Just to let you know, I'm not messing.
You're not showing it.
It's got to be showing it. It will be on the next time they come in. Did it show it on the screen? It should have showed it.
I told you.
It's got to show it.
What?
What? When? It's got to show that, Francis. It did show it? Okay.
Ejection.
Where's injections? That's adjust your focus. Thought there was a save after clicking. No, there ain't no save.
I'm messing around.
Now see, on yours
with
it says remove moderator. See if that's showing up on there. I don't know what it's doing. Only showing StreamYard.
Bad boy.
Wait a minute.
Once again, there's Bear.
Oh, that's why. Okay, hold on. That's what I was doing wrong. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
That's why I wanted to show you.
Thank you. Now there we go. Now it'll work. Thank you all. Now I did it. Now I go back to Bass and AF's name. It still says add moderator. See, after I just added him. Now I go up to Carolina Bass Hunter. Add his name. It says he's now a moderator for the channel. But I go back to his name. Add moderator. And there's the other one, add moderator. But you see, I already added them. You all see what I'm talking about? So
Add it.
I did add you both, but it's not showing. No white one over there. Why is that black now? Why is my screen black? I ain't got nothing to do with it. The screen went black. Why is my screen black?
Go right there.
It's on.
You have front and back camera?
No, I didn't do nothing. I didn't shut nothing off. Why would we lose the video? Now that's working. Trying to get it back. Still showing black here though. What's going on? It went black. See, I can't get my face on there. So it goes back black. It shows that, but it won't show the cam. You got it on. You got it off up here. You didn't mess with that, did you?
No.
Yeah, I can't see it. How do you slide this? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get this fixed. Why
Leave it
is
alone. Leave it alone.
it ain't sliding, babe? You got to fix it some way because I can't have it like that.
Yourself to the.
No, it goes back black. How do I get back to where I go in at? Black, baby.
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Well, I ain't
You
got
know
no.
what happened?
Yeah. I think you know the camera. If you do, the whole computer's garbage. Because there ain't nothing else I can do with it. I can't do nothing else with it.
Audio.
The audio's working.
Green screen. Guess.
Green screen's working. The camera's out. How do you flip this? I said, where's the slide button up here? It's not all. It's what cameras went out. I'm telling you, the camera went out. It's got to be out because it's not showing no camera. Wait a minute. It bumped here, did it? No, that's off. That's on. See? The camera's out. I don't have another camera. Because it would have went right on. The camera's not going to work. I did. I clicked on my camera. I got black. I can't do nothing else with it. I've stopped
Make it
it.
stop.
It won't come back, see? It will not work. Adjust your focus, hey buddy. So I don't know what to do with it. I think the camera quit working for some reason. And the laptop. Because that's the button that turns the camera on off there, and that's off. And that's back.
Hey, Matt. Hey, how are you?
I know, my camera quit working. I've done everything and it's not working, so there's nothing else I can do with it. It just stopped all of a sudden.
Leave here again.
I ain't gonna do no good. When I share the screen, it works, I think. But it don't see, that'll work. But I can't, I'll share the screen, but it won't let me show my picture. See, that'll work. That comes up. But I can't get the camera to work. That ain't gonna work. I don't know. Guess we're gonna have to end this. Let's see. I don't know. I think the camera quit working. So it sure ain't working. I don't want people to sit here and look at a blank screen. How do I get this off? Back roads and bass. The camera ain't working. I'm going to end this, you guys. Let me see if I can get it working. If not, I'll catch y'all later. I know you're staying on. I want to keep y'all on here in a dark screen. You can't see me or nothing because I don't know what to do with it. If the camera's out, it ain't going to work. But
they can still see us.
They can't see us. No, they can just hear us. Look for me back on if in a few minutes if it works. If it don't work, then I'll talk to y'all later on. I'm gonna work with it for 5 or 10 minutes, and if you don't see me back on in 15 or 20 minutes, it probably ain't gonna work. You can check for a little while later, but I'm gonna see if it'll work or not. I might just reboot the whole computer and start back up. So give me about 20 minutes or so. We'll see. Love y'all. Appreciate you coming in. Sorry about that. We're gonna see if we can get it rebooted, but I don't know. I don't expect anything. I think something's went out, but computer's not that old, so it's a newer computer. But we'll see. Appreciate y'all. Catch y'all. Thank y'all.